Hello, what's up, good people? Good to see you once again. Guess what I'm gonna do with you today? I'm gonna share with you 5 businesses that you can actually manage to earn 5,000 each and every day out of them. If you have a capital of as low as 500k, and I'm gonna take you through each and every business. And guess what? The fifth one is my favorite. So you better stick around, watch this video to the end because I'm gonna explain step by step and how you can get started. So if you're out there, you have some cash and you're confused, you don't even know what and how you can start a business and earn you something, then this is a video for you. So stick around. And by the way, before we do that, as always, make sure that you take a little, just free and fast, just on the down below on your right there is a button written subscribe. It is in black, just hit that button. Then on your left there is another one, that's a like button. Hit those two magical buttons. Guess what? Because in the future I'm gonna be uploading each and every video, and by the way, I still do, you can check around my older video ones and get to see. So I don't want you to miss any of such. So that's why I'm telling you, take 2 seconds and do exactly that. All right, so let's delve into today's topic. It's about these 5 businesses that you can actually go ahead and start with as low as 500 and be able to manage to get 5Gs at the end of the day. All right, so what are these businesses? Business number one is none other but fishmongering business, or you can do what we call the fish store business. It's a business that is picking up very well. Some years back, people weren't much conversant or familiar with fishes. We used to think like fishes are more concentrated on the coast or maybe on the Nyanza region or something of sort, but it's taking all over the place, all over the country. People are actually becoming receptive to this business idea. So don't feel like, okay, fine, I think that business is more receptive. No, 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 no. Each and every place actually is receptive to this business idea. So what do you need at this particular point? You only get yourself a very nice and good store. Get yourself some freezers. Of course, this is food and can go bad. And actually, more on top of that, you can do what we call the deep frying. Then get yourself whereby you can do the deep frying and then offer variety of fishes out there and of different prices at which you actually can go out there and actually advertise your business. All right, so at this particular point, the most important thing that you need is the freezing services and also the deep frying and something also. Then there's something that you can as well add on top of that. You can actually have what you call a sitting place whereby you can prepare a ugali and people can actually eat from that place. So you can offer like 2 services, that is the sit-in service and also the takeaway service. And that's business number one. So I'm gonna go fast so that you be able to understand all the business, because I don't wanna put you hooked there and bored and something of sorts. All right, so we're gonna go to business number two. Business number two kind of marries the business number one. It's basically a chomazone, a very nice chomazone whereby you're offering the same as, you know, sitting services as well as a takeaway services, whereby you're doing what we call the nyama choma thing. Because honestly speaking, nyama choma thing is kind of unique kind of a food in Kenya, where everybody who comes into this country, whether a tourist or a local tourist, they all understand that if you go out there, then a nyama choma, without a nyama choma, then you aren't nowhere. So the point is this: you can get yourself a very nice place whereby you have a good traffic. All right, of course, don't put this business in a, you know, in an up country whereby you don't even have variety of people. So what you put it in a place where you have at least what we call the foot traffic, as well as, you know, vehicles and what have you, or institutions. Then set up a very nice place whereby they can actually eat their food there. And by the way, this is a business that you can combine with other small businesses out there like car wash services and what have you. Some others combine with wine and spirit, but it depends. If you're the kind, then you can do so. But the moment you incorporate that at the same time, then you kind of filter some people, because not everyone who takes alcohol, so they cannot feel like comfortable coming to the place. But anyway, if you have to put that one, then you can do it in a separate place or something of sort. But it's a very nice business that you can put it out there, you can combine it. But this is the trick with this business: do not put a lot of variety of foods in that specific area. If it's not ugali or chips, then don't put like a lot of things, because you're gonna now transform that specific business to a hotel, and actually managing or running a hotel is kind of tricky, and you can get yourself in a lot of troubles. Just sell yourself some meat, both the takeaways and the sit-in services, and you can sell yourself ugali or nyama choma, and you can do your chips or something of so, chips or fries, depends on your English. All right, so the number 3 is none other than, absolutely, you must have guessed it right, it's beauty and salon services. You know, people are becoming now conscious of how they look, so that means that they have to get those services, and not just good services but better ones. Okay, so if you can put up or set up such a service, maybe near to an institution, near to a big town, near to a big market, near to a residential area or something of sort, you see, people are the targets of this specific business. And by the way, it's really taking inroads, and actually even men are becoming a bit conscious with how they look like. So this kind of a business, you can actually do like, you know, beauty, the manicure, the pedicure, pedicure, the what have you. You can do also what you call the normal salon services and such kind of a business. And also you can kind of combine it secretly sort of with cosmetic. When I say secretly, it's like you're not really like taking that yourself to that serious part, but you can kind of put it somewhere. All right, you can put yourself some the cosmetic products out there instead of the person to go and buy out there, or your client to buy out there. So you can as well offer those services together under the same roof, so that at least you can be able to do what we call kind of don't segment your market and actually earn some money, because that is actually one way that you can be able to what we call spreading the tentacles when it comes to you making a lot of money in your business. All right, so I've just talked about the beauty and salon businesses. You can actually have them because they earn a lot of money. And there was some time back I shared and I said that those people who are gonna be rich in future, they're gonna help either from these three industries. And I said about farming, which basically means food. Okay, and I said another one is about the beauty and whatever, and the third one I said it's about technology. If you can be able to leverage on that specific area, then rest assured you one of the candidates of people who are actually prospected to become one of the wealthiest people in future, because actually that's where the world is transforming or moving towards. Okay, so those are the businesses. Now the last but not the least, well, I think we are the fourth one. Actually, the fourth one is about electronic shop. All right, so the electronic shop, it's about selling all the accessories as far as the electronics are concerned, because nowadays people want their homes to look nice. They want to get that nice phone, they want to get that nice TV, nice laptop, nice what have you, all those electronic related gadgets and items and equipment. So if you can get yourself like a very nice, for example, if you go to the proverbial China Square that we have in Thika Road or something, people actually hovering on that particular place to actually get those products at a very cheaper price. And you find in most cases those people are actually concentrate mostly on selling the electronic products, because nowadays it has become a really big thing. For example, when you're selling like electric kettles, you're selling like iron boxes, you're selling like your TVs, your phones and phone accessories and what have you. So if you can pick up a place and then start somewhere, but this is a capital intensive business, meaning like, okay, first of all, it's a delicate business, at the same time it's a capital intensive business. All right, so you starting with 500 cannot really get yourself like a very big business, but you can just start somewhere with like a small store and then progressively grow yourself from that specific point, moving together. Perhaps the trick that you can use when you're starting this kind of a business, maybe you can just start with sort of affordable items like small phones. You can get yourself some cables, you can get yourself some all those small things. Yeah, you can pick up somewhere and then grow progressively starting from that point, because honestly, if you were to import TVs, then you can imagine how many TV sets you get yourself, like assuming that one TV goes for 100 G's, like only 5 of them, you're done, your money is gone. So the point here, or the trick here, is to make sure that at least move to a place whereby, like, okay, fine, it doesn't have to really be at a big town. You can just move to an average place whereby you find that you have your people, and then you can sell them these electronic related products, and then I can assure you, you can pick from there, then progressively grow, and then you reach to a certain point in terms of business. Because I always tell you, and I will never cease to tell you this, wealth creation is never an event, it's always a process. All right, so the last one but not the least, and which is my favorite, and I know most of you who have been with me for quite a long in this channel, they already know this business. All right, I never cease to talk about it. It's about pharmacy business. It's actually one of my favorite businesses that you can go ahead and start it. Okay, I know 500 cannot again get you very big business at all, because this is a capital intensive business, and most of the money actually goes towards what we call conforming to the rules and regulations of that specific country. So for example, you have to be regulated by the Kenyans and Poisons Board and what have you. Then you have to get yourself like the best counter there, making all those counter in the shelving and what have you. That's actually where a lot of money usually goes, more than even actually buying the medicine and what have you. But if you can manage to actually squeeze your budget within the 500k, and by the way, it is possible. Some of people even start that specific business with as low as 400, 300. You can pick up somewhere and start that specific business. So you can pick up that as an example and start that business, because actually it has what we call the biggest margin in terms of profit. But in most cases, those medicines that are called antibiotics and what have you do not have like a big margin difference in terms of a profit. But anyway, after all, they are good, but the ones that usually see on the display, we call them like come on, I forgot the name. So anyway, so you find that that's a very good business that you can pick up and actually start it, that actually can make you a lot of money. So when I said 5,000 from 500k, it means like 10%. It's like 10% of 1% or something. So okay, 5,000 is like an utmost or the ultimate goal when you want to, or when you're aiming, when you're starting that kind of a business. By the way, it can be more or less, all right? So it, I always tell, it's good to make sure that you subdivide your profit into 3 categories, like the ultimate, the prospected profit, which is the 5,000. Then you can have like a lower margin, like 3,500. Then you can have like 2,500. Then you ask yourself like this, like when if I manage to get like 2,500, will I still manage to sustain my business and progress to the next level? If the answer is correct or yes, then pick up that business, go ahead, start with it, because that is the way how you can test your business whether it will work, and go ahead and start that specific business. All right, guess what, all those businesses I've just said in this specific video, I have their ready business plans. If you out there would like to get any of all those business or all of them, then I have ready business plans. You can actually contact me. I'll leave my number on the description of this specific video. Contact me on WhatsApp. You get your copy, and it's only 350. I was almost to say 350,000. It's only 350 shillings. Then you get your copy, a ready copy. If you want me to make you a customized business plan, bearing your own, sort of specifics, then I also do the same. Contact me the same number, and then we talk business. For now, it's a goodbye. By the way, don't forget to give me this video thumbs up. Don't forget to as well, comment down below, tell me what you think, and as well subscribe to this channel. For now, it's a goodbye. See you in the next one.